Minecraft Hardcore. Coming soon to a video near you.
It's beginning to look a lot like spruce trees everywhere I look. And as lumberjack of the town, it's my job to chop them down and mass produce babies. Hello! How we all doing today? Good? That's great. Welcome back to Hardcore. This is episode 6, I think, and I'm trying to start today off in a good mood, because today is going to suck. You want to know why? Because today I am working with chickens, and I hate chickens. No, I'm working with villagers. And I actually hate villagers. They are the worst thing to happen to Minecraft. And simultaneously the best thing, because they're very helpful. But they just can't seem to figure out how to work properly. So that's the plan. I've got 2 buildings pre-made in a test world that I'm going to plop on somewhere around the area. And those are going to be for a librarian and a mason, because those are the 2 that I'm going to use the most. And in the future, I'll probably have more villagers of the other professions dotted around. But in the meantime, I'm about to die, so 1 second. And I'm back. It's bright. I'm feeling good. And that's not going to last long. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing anything else because, the villagers, as I might have subtly alluded to moments ago, they're not very fun, and this might take many hours. The part that's going to take the most time is just getting the villagers transported and getting them the right trades. So that will be the first step. Alright, so I put together this super beautiful and highly functional breeding farm for villagers, but I've ran into a problem. So I took a look around the village, and I don't know why, but it turns out that there is only 1 surviving villager. Oh wait, I think that's just a pig. Nope, that's him. Okay, not a pig. Yeah, he's the only one left in the entire village, and for those of you who haven't been through health class yet, you need 2 of these if you want to make babies. So, yeah, I'm going to have to venture over to the other village that I can't even see because it's that far away and get another one, which is going to suck, and I'm going to need more rails for that. But in the meantime, I can get him trapped in his forever chamber. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh. Okay, I'm kind of missing an important factor about this. I need a minecart. Hold on. Sidetrack! Oh, I found 2 more! Oh, that is such good news. Oh, this is where they've all gone. They fell down the ravine. I see. But I have 2. Oh my goodness. Thank the Lord. Okay, still need minecart though. Okay, minecart acquired. And this will hopefully work. If I just get him into the minecart first. Cool, that was extremely effective. If I just get him into the minecart. There we go, okay. Good, now he's trapped. Now I can do that. Give him a little shovey-wovey. There you go. And that will hopefully not end badly. I don't see how I could have possibly messed this up, but you never know. Villagers make their own rules sometimes. Cool, he's in. Wonderful, wonderful. It's turning night. I'm gonna steal a bed. But there's my first. Now I gotta figure out how to actually get those other 2. Alright. Off they go. That's 1. And here comes numero 2. They may be my eternal prisoners whose only purpose in life is to procreate, but they still deserve some bread. Unfortunately. Realistically, I'd love it if I didn't have to feed them and save myself some money. They're not worth it. Filthy peasants. But they get bread. Time for dinner. Take some bread, everyone. Have some bread. Eat. Eat bread. Take my bread. Good. Now do your magic. Don't worry, I won't watch. Alright, well, apparently my villagers are shy, so I figured I'd give them their privacy. But in the meantime, I need to gather some resources for my villager houses where they're gonna stay. And they're a little bit nicer than their current cobblestone box is. So, hopefully that'll work out for them. We got a baby! Oh, he's so cute. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life, buddy. And don't worry, once you spend your childhood in here, and you get old enough, you're gonna get a job, and you're gonna spend the rest of your life doing that in a 1x2 hole. Isn't that so exciting? Aww. Children are just adorable. And now, it's time for, crazy epic super festive spruce tree chopping villager breeding mega montage. Choppity chop chop choppity chop chop over the slaves below. Son of a... Chop 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 chop. Chop 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 chop. Breed! It's beginning to look a lot like spruce trees everywhere I look. And as lumberjack of the town, it's my job to chop them down and mass produce babies. Alright, so I've made a beautiful little addition to my brand new base here. We've got a tiny little road track that leads to where a zombie is going to be. More on that in a second. That is where they will get converted before moving on into this tiny little chamber, in which I will convert them back to human, and then ship them out into this other slightly smaller box with no work and no sleep options. And that is where they will stay until I get the buildings built and have a place to work out trades for them. So, yeah, for those of you who don't know, curing a villager after they get attacked by a zombie reduces their trades. And I'm not even going to spend a single second with overpriced trades, and I'm just going to go right to converting. So, that's the plan. Problem is, I need a zombie to go in my little minecart there. So I gotta lure one up here without dying. I have spotted him. You're mine. Here, zombie, 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 zombie. Come here. You know you want the bow and arrow. Yes, you do. Oh, come on. Ah, oh, I forgot what I was doing. Okay, moment of truth. That didn't work. Hold on, it's not over. Not over. Okay, nope. You're gonna have to get in. Do I have thorns? I don't have thorns, do I? Oh no. No, don't touch me. Yes! Okay. Good. I do! Okay, I have to take that off. I did not think I had thorns. Yes! Okay. Zombie is in position. And I think if I throw that, he will pick it up.
Nope.
Okay, well, he's not picking up the helmet, which is mildly annoying. Okay, so I didn't really want to waste my only name tag on him, but I'm gonna have to, because if he despawns, this was all pointless, so there you go. You are now stuck for life. Very good, very good. Okay, well, now that that's done, all I need to do is keep breeding up my villagers, because I don't have nearly enough yet. And, well, in the meantime, I think I can actually get started on the build. So that's exciting. So yeah, I think that is the first thing I'm going to do. And I'm just going to be breeding all these guys up in the meantime. Alright, and without further ado, let's give my beautiful slaves a much needed home. 3, 2, 1. Alright, the first building is done. What do you think about it? Because I'm still not certain. It feels average, mediocre, just a house. It's not really anything impressive. But it's not bad either, I guess. You know, it's unique, it's different, stands out a bit. I don't know if you noticed in the time lapse, but the interior here, I built this side one block over, and then had to destroy it all and rebuild it. So that was fun. The thing is, it looks alright from the side. Like I can accept it from a front angle, but if you go around the side, it looks a little funky. Like, I don't know, something about the roof doesn't quite work from any angle but the front. But yeah, that's okay. Front's the angle you look from the most, anyways. But beyond building this house, something that you did not see in the time lapse, because I did it, you know, after and on my own time. I've been a little bit busy. What have I been busy with, you ask? Preparing all this. Yeah, I've got plenty of potions and golden apples to convert all the villagers I want. It's a little laggy over here, by the way. There's a lot of villagers behind that wall, so I can't wait till that's gone, because it's kind of lagging out my world. But there's a lot more to it than just that, because the main thing that I did was go and collect apples, because, you know, I didn't really have many apples, and the only way to get apples is to destroy dark oak forests. And if we head on into my kitchen over here, you'll see a couple barrels. So I got a little bit carried away when it comes to chopping down a dark oak forest. So I've got quite a few dark oak logs. Just a few. Because it started as me just needing some apples. And then once I had more than enough apples, I don't know where I stored the spares. I'll probably never find it. Oh, I remember. I stored the apples in my living room, like any normal person. Nope, I lied again. Okay, never mind. Anyways, yeah, got a bunch of apples. And even though I had more than enough to do what I needed, I decided that it was fun to chop a dark oak forest down. And I kept chopping, and chopping, and chopping, and yeah, it got to a point where the satisfaction of destroying an entire forest was overwhelming. And I think I stayed up till like 2 a.m. literally just chopping wood. Yeah, I'm weird like that. I enjoy mundane tasks, but this is what it ended up accomplishing. So yeah, I got enough wood to last me forever, so that's good. So since I have the librarian house all prepared and I've got my apples and my potions, it would make sense to start doing the villager setup and get all of the books that I could ever need. But if I'm being honest with you, I really don't feel like doing that right now. So instead, I'm just going to go ahead and build the house for the Masons. And try to pretend that I'm never going to have to work with villagers. I'm going to go ahead and not do a time lapse for this next build, but I'm going to kind of do it step by step and walk you through it, because that's another thing that I can do. So let's get into that. I was not aware that clay blocks smelted into terracotta. That was a nice waste of my time using a silk touch shovel that I specifically repaired just to collect this clay right before I get a mending villager. Oh, that's fantastic. It's fine, I'll just make a new shovel. Yeah, I don't mind at all. Not at all. Not a waste of diamonds or anything. Nope. I just love mining everything twice. So worth my time. So worth my time. Alright, I found a good spot for it. I got all my materials that I should need, except I don't think that's enough bricks. I can smelt more if I really need to, it's just annoying, but either way, this is a pretty basic structure. It's a lot smaller and simpler than that building right there, so this won't take very long at all. But first thing I need to do is, I don't have that there, get my support beams up. Support beams in place. Now we go across. Done. And I think I'm actually going to start the roof before I do my lower walls, just because I'm already up here. Framework is officially in place. Now you add the stairs. Framework or stairs slightly adjusted, but ultimately complete. Now we can move on to the walls. Basic walls done. Now for some more detail. Detail achieved. Now for even more detail. Even more detail achieved. And with that, the exterior is complete. Now all I have to do is figure out what's going on in here, because I forgot what I had planned. Alright, and in a grand total of about 2 minutes, with the blocks I already had in my inventory, I threw together an interior. So this building is officially complete. Let's take a couple pretty angles. Wow. 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 So yeah, that's all done. With both buildings complete, now all that's left is actually curing and trading with the villagers, which I am very excited for. It's going to be the next couple hours of my life, just feeding them golden apples and hitting them with potions. So fun! Alright, I'm back. And if I may direct your attention towards my villager breeder, look at that. It's a wasteland in here. Nothing. Nothing. Why, if we go upstairs, you shall see these guys. Every single one of these guys is converted into a zombie villager and then back into a villager. Meaning, every single one of these guys loves me, and it's going to give me some trades for discounted prices. So, I haven't actually counted, because, I mean, I don't hate myself enough to count this. But I'm hoping it's enough. I need 26 in total for what I've got prepared right now. And I'm not sure if I quite hit that mark, but it's pretty close. You may also notice this giant, disgusting track going through. What happened here? Okay. Yeah, I got this giant track going over my inevitable death, which is not the wisest thing I've ever done, but hey, who cares? And I just pre-prepared a line that goes into every single one of the spots for my masons, because I'm going to do that first, and then I'll adjust it and get a track over to my my librarian. But yeah, you may also notice there's a couple of these dudes just hanging around in various places. I think one has taken up residence inside my enchanting room. Yep, there he is. He lives here. Alright, anyways, let's get our first villagers transported. I'm gonna need some extra rails. And I know there's like an actual way to do this, but I don't know what that actual way is. Oh, okay. I was just putting a slab in place, and one of his friends pushed him out of the hole. And oh, Iron Golem. Okay. I've already killed like 8, because I knew this would happen. Little jerks. Please don't hit the villager. Please don't hit the villager. Please don't hit the villager. Don't. He's using him as a shield. That's not how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to protect him. Idiot. Okay. First villager in place. Wonderful. Now, you see the way I set it up, all I have to do is destroy that one, and boom, now it's already ready for the next one. And yeah, basically I'm just going to do this 15 more times, so be right back. Villager 2, I forgot to change the track. That's annoying. Villager 3, Villager 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Alright, 16 villagers in place. Now all I gotta do is use a nature stone cutter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. 16 masons with a discounted trade price. Look at that. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now I've just gotta fix up the mess I made. Alright, I got the stuff cleaned up. Made a new track all the way to my... all the spots for my librarians. And now it's time to do that, which is gonna take even longer than it did for me to get all those masons in place. So that's awesome. But on the bright side, if I finally get a bending villager, I can repair all my stuff, get a real pair of pants, because I broke mine a while ago by accident. Yeah, I also did some trading with the masons with a bunch of clay that I went and gathered, so I got enough emeralds to make sure I lock in any villagers that I wish to keep. And I have 12 ender pearls, which I will show you why I need those later. But for now, I need to get my first victim. You are the chosen one. Congratulations. Alright, I got my first villager. Now let's see what I can actually get. I'm hoping for mending, obviously. And I don't actually know what other enchantments I'm looking for, but I got 10 spaces, so I'll just keep rolling and rolling until I get something. You ready? Mending. First try. No. Ah, bow enchantments. Yes, that is something I want. I need bow enchantments. Okay. I forgot that you kind of need books as well as emeralds to make a trade, so I'm going to be as quick as possible so I don't lose this. Be right back. Alright, there we go. He's locked in. Infinity is my first villager. I'll take that. Yeah, in case I wasn't clear enough, the reason I want bow enchantments is because my bow has infinity on it, and therefore I can't have mending on it, which means this is kind of the only item I own that I'm at risk of losing and needing to replace, assuming I don't, run out of durability without realizing. So, the bow is something that I'm actually going to need to replace. So I want to make sure I have some enchantments ready for it. So I'm probably going to get Power, Punch, and Flame as well, but we shall see how it goes. But, in the meantime, I need 9 more villagers, so let's race through that. Fire Aspect. Fortune 3 for 1 emerald. Don't mind if I do. Punch. Flame. Let's go! My last bow enchantment, Power 5 for only 9 emeralds. What a deal. Sharpness 5, because I can't pass that up. Feather Falling. Finally, I've been looking for this. And now I only have 1 villager left. And because out of 9 villagers I still don't have Unbreaking, I'm gonna have to hold out for that. So this might take a while. Well, that's a lot more expensive than I wanted, but oh well, we take what you can get. And that is that. I now have a full villager setup. I've got Unbreaking, Feather Falling, Sharpness, Power, Mending, I like that, Infinity, Fire Aspect, Fortune, Punch, and Flame. And I am pretty happy about it. I did realize, as I was doing this, that I kind of would like more than 10 slots, because I went through an Aqua Affinity trade that I would have liked to have, because I don't have Aqua Affinity on my helmet yet, and I also kind of want a nice Smite trade for when I fight the Wither, but, you can't have it all. I've got at least enough to make a full bow. Whenever I break that, I've got enough to make any mending unbreaking item I need, including when I eventually get an Elytra, and I've got some other stuff mixed in, like Fortune and Sharpness in case I need that. So that was not too bad. It took over an hour, for sure, and it was kind of annoying, especially looking for that unbreaking trade at the end, but not too bad. I just got to really quickly clean up, everything, kind of, including my villager breeder. And just like that, everything has officially been restored to its former glory. No rails, no giant cobblestone messes, nothing. Just a functional librarian and functional mason. And it feels pretty good to be done with it, to be honest with you. But there is one thing that I have still yet to do before I can finish this episode. And that's actually put the enchantments on my gear, because I haven't yet to do that. But I don't think I have enough emeralds for it, so I might need to gather some more clay to trade with my masons to get rid of, but we shall see. I will be right back with, hopefully, a fully decked out set of gear. Wow. That took a long time. I was not expecting that. But that's fine. It's fine. I've got all my gear. Check this out. Look at that helmet. Wow. Boom. 4 enchantments. Look at that chest plate. 4 enchantments. Look at those legs. 3 enchantments. Because you can't really have more than 3. Look at those boots. Wow. Everything you could ever need. Look at that sword. I can't even count how many that is. That's how many. Pickaxe, boom, shovel, axe, hoe. Everything you could ever need, all with efficiency 5, mending, protection, not 5, because I forgot to make a villager for that. Let's ignore that. But yeah, it's all good. And I am real happy. And by the way, all the villagers that helped me make a bow, they came in handy immediately, because I was spending a lot of time down in my skeleton farm to get XP, so I could be, doing all this. And, I was just kind of spam clicking every single bow that I saw in my inventory, and didn't really think about the fact that one of those bows was my bow that I enchanted. So it was gone, and I had to start from scratch. But that's okay, because I just made this. So all is well. But yeah, I think that is finally the end of the episode. This is quite a long one. to be fair. I like to keep them under 30 minutes if I can, avoid it, but not today. But that's just the nature of villagers, I think. But next episode, I'm really excited for because we're going to be getting some netherite to get finally max protection and all geared up so I can't possibly die, because at this point I'm definitely not restarting again if I die. This is it. It's my final life. And after I get the netherite, I'm going to be going boss fighting. We're going to kill the wither, and we're going to kill the ender dragon, and it is going to be glorious and incredibly dangerous, so I'm a little nervous. But, if all goes well, you should see episode 7 in a week or a few days or however I'm spacing these out. So yeah, I will see you then. But for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you liked the video, please consider subscribing, commenting, and liking the video, as it helps me feel good and helps my content spread around the YouTube world. So yeah, thank you very much. See you next time. Peace.